Jack, it's nice to be, I know it didn't go your way on Thursday night, but it's nice to be just back in the run of things, in the season off with footy.
Absolutely. Pre-seasons, they're long, hard. We really enjoy playing games, so it's good to finally get the season underway. Although it didn't go our way, it's nice to be in the grind of the season now.
What did you take away from Thursday night?
I think we were beaten by a better side Thursday night. In terms of the contest, we've been convincingly in the end there. So something we really try and pin our game on is that contest work, and to get beaten on it, it's hard to win it from there.
How frustrating was it again to see the scoreboard was a bit of an issue?
Scoreboard not too frustrating. It's probably more the process of how we get there. That's what we really look at, and the frustrations come from. So yeah, like I mentioned, to get beaten in the contest a fair bit in the end there. Felt like the first half was pretty good. We were right in the game, but then in that last quarter, we just weren't able to match it with Sydney, and we ended up getting the result because of that.
You've spoken a bit about that sort of mentor-forward connection. Is that the main thing that you take away to work on this week, or what do you think, or what would the focus of the group be?
Yeah, we haven't had our review just yet, so it'll be interesting to see what the coaches say and how they pulled apart the game. Wasn't necessarily a talking point straight after the game up there. Understand we got beaten by inside 50s, but a lot of our contests was spoken about. Lost clearances, lost contest, down the inside 50s. So I think there were multiple areas that broke down for us on Thursday night, and looking forward to seeing what the coaches come up with in our review.
Happy to be back with the G?
Yes, absolutely. Favourite over to play it, so looking forward to taking on the Doggies on Sunday.
Big off season for you guys. Did it feel good to just, push it all to the side and get back out there? Do you feel there was an element maybe of fatigue at all with the off season you had, or was that completely brushed aside?
Yeah, no fatigue coming in the season. Obviously, there's a fair bit going on externally over our off season, but internally we really kept our focuses quite simple, and we had no excuses coming into Thursday night. I feel like we've put in a really good block of pre-season training. Everyone's fit, raring to go, and look forward to taking that into the season now.
Great battle between Max and Brody as well. Were there you were in there with any words exchanged between the two? Anything going on?
He got me in a good tackle early, and he just let me know about it, Broads. But obviously two giants of the game going head to head. You love to see it.
I think after the game, Truck said that he saw the two of them staring each other down, and he couldn't stop laughing.
They're both competitive individuals, so I'm sure they probably had it on the calendar early. Just wanting to get the better of each other. That's the competitive nature of the two of them. So you just love seeing competitive beasts go at it like that.
As a friend first, and then as a teammate second, what did it mean for you to see Clayton out there with you guys and the way that he performed?
Yeah, no, it was great to see Claz back out there. He's put in the power work over the off season to get himself in a position to be selected and play. And I thought his transition back to playing was terrific, and it's just great to have him back.
That's a stepping stone for him through this season. Obviously, round one's the goal, but has he set himself and put himself in the right frame of mind to continue going on and maybe prove some people wrong this season?
Yeah, I'm sure Claz has got some motives, but he's a top tier player of this competition, and he's coming off not ideal preparation. He's had knee surgery. He played kind of modified game minutes coming into the season, so he's probably not at his 100% fittest, but even Claz at 70-80% fully fit is freakish. So I'm sure he'll just continue to gain confidence in his body, and he'll get back to his best real quick, I reckon.
Pressure sailing has been one that's interested me, obviously moving to the midfield more often. How did you I guess, see his game, and how do you see it panning out over the year with him being a midfielder more?
Yeah, no, I love having Christian in there as a midfielder. No, I think just his contest work's probably a little bit underrated, playing down back for so long now, but having him in the midfield, his contest, his cleanliness and his quick decisions by foot or hand, I think can really set us up in the midfield, taking the ball forward. So yeah, looking forward to having him in there more this year.
So you've got the Dogs this week. Obviously, with the strange start to the season, they've had the extra week off. They had the bye on the weekend. You can't do anything about the fact that you play, but do you think it helps you to have a game under your belt going into this week?
I'm not sure. I think teams will look at it differently and take certain positives and negatives out of both situations. But me personally, I like to play footy, and I feel like it helps me, find form and consistency. So I'm really glad that we were able to play in round 0, and our bye will come in a few weeks where other teams will get their opportunity to play another game. So I think by the end of the season, everyone's going to be in the same boat, and it's whoever took their chances when they could.
With the opening round, how was the atmosphere in Sydney to open it? Did it feel pretty special? Would you like to see it, I guess, that first game come back to Melbourne for you guys next year?
Yeah, it felt awesome. Like, the atmosphere was great, and I really like the idea of building the game in those northern suburbs. I'm not too fussed where the opening season is. Fly anywhere to play footy.
This weekend, supporting the Gym Science Foundation as well. How important to continue to, follow on his legacy? Yeah,
no, it's going to be awesome with the Jim Steins Foundation. Kicking round 1 off. Jim's obviously a legend of the club and the AFL. So to just continue to spread his legacy and the things that were really dear to his heart, it's going to be a great build up to the game, and hopefully cap it off with a good win.